Welcome everybody to a very special episode. Starting off our Pokemon Sword playthrough. We are par for the couch. We got Kevin on controller, and
We're on our own separate phone duty.
John and I are both on assist watching at the moment.
They're here for moral support.
Yes.
Now, for those of us like myself, is there a story behind the name?
Oh no, it's just really silly.
All right.
I like giving things really weird off-the-wall names in these games, so...
I'm sure we'll see plenty of that with the cop Pokemon.
Oh yeah. So, because this is Pokemon, we talked about this a little bit before we started. Kind of like how we're going about this. It's more or less up to Kevin how he wants to do it, since he's going to be at the helm for pretty much the entire time. Really the only big caveats that we're going to be doing is stuff like Kevin's naming the starter, Danny's naming the second Pokemon, I'm naming the third, Kevin fourth, Danny fifth, me sixth, so on and so forth.
Imagine standing in front of an audience and being like, yes, some mundane thing that they all know, like, by lifting the tap, water pours out of the faucet, and everyone's like, it's so amazing.
It's what brings us all together.
Tell me more. He's like, yes, by paying your water bill, it will continue to pour for the next month.
The crowd just goes wild.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm getting carried away.
My name is not Professor Rogue.
He's not even a professor. This dude, he's the chairman.
I really envy his tie. He has
It is a nice tie.
He has it like double knotted, like knotted on itself. Let's see a higher up camera view.
So for the fans, for the watchers, I've played like every Pokemon except for, what is it? I barely played Black and White. I didn't really play, what is it, Platinum and Pearl?
Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl. And those are really only the two gens I didn't really play very much, if at all. But I've gone through Sword. I've gone through the DLC. What about you, Danny?
Oh, I've skipped a few every here and there. For the most part, I find these games not as gripping as I wish, so I do dumb things to challenge myself in them. I did play through Sword Shield more specifically, with a pretty fun twist, I think. We can get into that another time, though. But I haven't done any of the DLC in this game, just the main. I caught all something Pokemon, 600 something was it?
It might be something like that. I'm drawing a blank myself. There's a lot. And then the Isle of Armor has its own Pokédex, which can be somewhat filled depending on how filled your Galarian Dex is.
Oh, I didn't expect you to walk into my house without someone letting you in.
I mean, that's just kind of how they do it in Pokemon Land.
She's wearing boots in the house.
Yeah.
Did we miss some of the Hop lingo? Hop says the weirdest things, and I know that's like,
He's very eccentric.
that's region specific. Like, they were doing weird stuff in the Hawaii Pokemon game. But like,
Munchlax.
It just coughs up a ball of half-eaten food at your feet.
what if he was like a gotcha thing once a day? You could talk to him and he'd cough up a different item.
I mean, that could be entertaining. Me mum's old bag.
Your room is a third of the house.
Well, yeah.
That must be nice.
Where does your mom sleep?
The other third.
The kitchen?
No.
Oh, the Switch docked over there will always match your Joy-Con's colors.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat touch.
It is something really nice with this game, though, is the fact that there will, like, if you go to the town map, they will always, like, give you the hint as to where to go. So that way, it's like, if you drop this game, like, 6 months ago or something, and you're like, you know what, I should probably finish that. It'll just be like, hey, go here. Instead of you having to try and figure out where you left off.
Yeah, I wish it didn't make you wear the bag. I wish you could just take it off.
He's just doing his best.
Yeah,
He just doesn't care.
it's a Wooloo.
It rolls at the beat of its own drum.
It does. Very much so, in fact.
Yeah, you could definitely beat me to my house when it won't let me play for 10 seconds after you run away.
You have to say, sure. That's great.
It's Senku from Dr. Stone.
I have no idea what either of those things are.
Likewise.
So Dr. Stone is a really cool anime that, like, some phenomenon or some accident happens where, like, the entire world, like the entire planet Earth gets turned to stone. Like, all humans get turned to stone.
Sounds like a good end.
And basically what happens is Senku, who is the main character of the anime, he is like a teenager who spent his entire life so far learning nothing but science. Any and all kinds of science. And so when he breaks free, he was like, yes, I have literally been counting in my head how long I have been in stone. And it's like 3 billion seconds or whatever.
So they're aware when they're in stone?
He was. And then he, like, willed himself to be unstoned. And then his whole thing is, like, he found a way to turn people back to life through, like, some serum, some scientific serum. And his whole goal is to recreate civilization, but better. Or essentially just recreate civilization. And it gets very interesting very fast.
Interesting.
So, who are we starting with?
Grookey is the grass
Grookey.
one?
Yeah, the grass monkey. I had a really good time with this game when I played through it personally.
It was pretty fun. It was charming. Boy, you can't go in that tall grass, dude. You don't even have a Pokemon yet.
I have an oversized bag. I can just beat them with it.
Yeah, but that's animal cruelty.
It's
Compared to the things they do to each other already?
Yeah, it's less animal cruelty if they do it to themselves. Especially if you're paying and commanding one to do it to the
And
other.
look who it is! It's Leon. Leon Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy.
Bois.
So if he loses, does he have to take off his cape?
He actually does.
Does he really?
I believe so. Because at the end...
Wow, getting into spoilers early, folks.
Nah. Oh, game lag
frame
for
rate.
yeah, game lagged for a second there. Look at
This guy,
Yeah, this dude just
Mr. Meatball Sub back here.
blazingly strong.
Guar.
So what kind of name is Hop?
An English name.
That's fair.
Oh, also for the fans, how is it properly pronounced? The name you gave your character.
Oh, Moepu Triad.
Triad.
Moepu. Triad.
Triad. Spelled tried. But pronounced triad.
That hop of mine.
Oh, that hop of mine.
He's your BFF in
He's
a
your
Pokemon
BFF
game.
rival.
So he's destined to never be successful.
Yeah, he's
and always
destined
be-
to never beat you.
To just be a step behind you, and it's got to be soul crushing and awful.
Yeah.
You say destined to never win, but Gary has kicked my young ass so many times.
Well, this is modern Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, that Gary of mine.
I love playing Pokemon games nowadays because anytime I see someone who, someone in the game who thinks they're high and mighty, I simply have to remind them that I'm the protagonist of a modern day Pokemon game and simply cannot be defeated.
Yeah.
True, but some will try anyway. Youngster Joey will never give up.
With his Rattata that's in the top 10 percentile of all Rattata.
He almost
Correct.
caught a Pidgey the other day. It was so close.
Like, how close?
Pretty close.
Alright, so we're going with Grookey.
What was your favorite starter?
I picked Sobble. That's just because I'm also slightly biased in the fact that, in my opinion, like type-wise, every water type is better than all the others purely based on type. Because all water has to do is, if it's fast enough, it doesn't have to worry about fire because of its type advantage. And then all it has to do is learn an ice move and it beats grass. In terms of styling, I actually couldn't decide if I had to pick one based on, like, the design. Specifically, like, the Final Evolution design. Because I think Sobble's Final Evolution is alright, but its Dynamax form is amazing.
Oh yeah, Dynamax is a thing in this game.
Yeah. I've always got a little bit of a soft spot for, like, soccer players and stuff like that. And so Scorbunny's Final Evolution.
I went with Scorbunny on my playthrough.
Yeah, Scorbunny's Final Evolution is kind of a neat concept to me.
You went with 6 Machamps on your playthrough.
Yeah, but he took me to the first Machop. It always bothers me how pink his teeth are in this scene. And I know it's the shading,
That's really good.
but, like, it's very bright pink. Like, how come this sheep doesn't have pink fur?
Because you question it.
Question everything. You'll come with me.
Charizard needs a snack.
You'll make a fine dinner. He's really pumped about those sausages.
I mean, I would be too.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
free
good.
sausages.
Guys, look, I ate all of them.
Guys, look, I can put all these in my mouth.
Now they're going to have to cook you some, because I'm eating all these.
Bit of love. Oh, you poor thing.
What are your thoughts on the unbeatable champion as a character, Leon?
If I had to be honest, in the mindset of when I first started, I didn't really give, like, any care in the world about Leon. I was like, okay, cool, you're the champion. Knowing it's a Pokemon game, I'll eventually beat you.
But he does this.
Sure. That's his, like, symbol.
Yeah.
Symbols can be erased.
No other champion has that.
Symbols can be erased. Leon gets erased from the world when you beat him.
Pretty sure he doesn't. He just gets lost.
Yeah, he gets lost in his own head because he realizes that he hyped himself up so much that you just beat him down so senselessly that it's just like, you were a chump.
In my case, that beatdown was literal, because I had 6 Machamps in my party.
Yeah. Donk. So you named it Sticky Sam.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to break that down, is it because he was wielding a stick
Yes.
and you thought of Sam from Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Who?
Chocobo Sam?
No, because Chocobo Sam would wield a gun. Granted, I did see the meme, Grookey got the Glock.
Yeah, I've seen that meme as well.
He would just be pistol whipping everyone, which would be pretty hilarious. Oh, we got Branch Poke.
I'm wondering what nature Grookey you got.
Sticky.
Hit him with that branch poke.
Just give him a little poke.
Every time you fight your rival and use an attack advantage, he always pauses and he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you just used wind against my creature that's weak to wind. You're some kind of god. I forgot about how high quality the animations are for the attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, first fight gets me up to level 7. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Oh, Hop. That Hop of mine.
Hop,
Feel that face, Hop,
get used to this, Hop.
because it's what you're going to be making every time we meet for the rest of this game, bro. It's like, I think Leon's pretty alright.
Could you imagine him just actually joining in with trying to go level 60 plus Charizard?
He's like, oh, Mohapu tried. You need to learn your place.
It'd be like me playing Smash, like seeing you guys play Smash and be like, oh, let me in on that, and like choosing a main and just going full out, like, this looks like fun. Better just throw down Ridley and...
Yeah, it's like, I think Leon's pretty alright. His cape's kind of dumb, but
I don't have anything
pretty-
wrong with Leon. It's just
his weird under eyeliner.
no, not even that. It's just the fact that he like hypes himself up to be like the unbeatable champion. And it's like,
But I mean, he literally is the unbeatable champion.
you see the number 1 on his pant leg?
yeah, and
Danny,
then
can you just zoom in on that, please?
Oh, I already did.
again,
It was number 1.
he just gets his butt beat.
Spoilers, first of all. Second of all, at this point in time, with him bragging about being unbeatable, he is currently unbeatable. So, I mean... It's not like the ones who brag and you know their ass. You know they're bad, like Bede. Who's like, my endorser is a famous person, so there's no way you can beat me. Like, that logic's pretty flawed, and I'm gonna show you why.
Yeah.
You psychic guy, I'm gonna punch you with Machop just to teach you how wrong you are. I'm gonna play into your advantage and still win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll finish this little dialogue with our friend Hop.
Yep. With that, we say thank you for watching.
Yes, definitely.
And I hope you guys enjoy this journey that we all go on.
Yes.
A goodbye!
Hey, have a good one.